Long before the gods of Olympus claimed dominion over the heavens, there was a fire. Not a mortal fire that warmed homes or razed forests, but an eternal flame, a gift from the primordial deity Nytheos, the keeper of beginnings. This flame was said to hold the power to create life, shape destinies, and even challenge the gods themselves. But the flame was fickle and dangerous, and so Nytheos hid it deep within the Void Cavern, guarded by a beast known only as Umbra. For centuries, the flame was forgotten by mortals, who turned their prayers to the newer gods of wind and sea, but there was one who remembered. His name was Lysandor, a mortal king whose kingdom crumbled beneath the weight of famine and war. Desperate to save his people, Lysandor sought the guidance of the Oracle of Erythea. "The flame is your answer," the oracle whispered, her voice trembling. "But to touch it is to gamble with your soul." Lysandor, undeterred, assembled a group of his bravest warriors and ventured into the unknown. With every step into the Void Cavern, the light of the world faded, and the air grew colder. The darkness seemed alive, whispering secrets and promises. Many of his men turned back, their courage swallowed by the shadows. In the end, only Lysandor and his loyal shield-bearer, Callio, pressed forward. When they reached the heart of the cavern, the eternal flame hovered in midair, a sphere of molten light. But they were not alone. Umbra, the guardian beast, emerged from the darkness, a massive, sinewy creature with obsidian scales and eyes like glowing embers. It spoke, its voice a deep rumble that shook the cavern walls. "Who dares approach the flame?" Lysandor stepped forward. "I am Lysandor, king of Carios. My people are dying, and I seek the flame to save them." Umbra laughed, a sound that echoed like thunder. "The flame does not serve mortals. It consumes them. Leave, or face my wrath." Lysandor drew his sword, its blade glinting faintly in the dim light. "If it is a fight you seek, then I will face you. My people's lives are worth the risk." The battle was fierce. Umbra moved like a shadow, its form shifting and reforming faster than the eye could follow. Lysandor fought bravely, but it was Callio who struck the decisive blow. With a spear tipped in enchanted silver, she pierced Umbra's heart. The beast let out a deafening roar before dissolving into ash. The flame pulsed, brighter now that its guardian was gone. As Lysandor approached, he felt its heat not on his skin, but in his soul, a searing pull that beckoned him forward. Callio tried to warn him, but he couldn't hear her over the flame's whispers. "You seek to save your people," it said, "but salvation comes at a price. Will you pay it?" Without hesitation, Lysandor reached out and grasped the flame. Pain shot through him, more intense than anything he'd ever felt, as the flame merged with his being. His body became a vessel of light, his mortal form consumed by divine fire. When the light faded, Lysandor was gone. In his place stood a figure wreathed in flame, neither man nor god. The flame had granted him power, but at the cost of his humanity. He returned to Carios, bringing rain to the parched fields and healing the sick with a mere touch. His people hailed him as a savior, a god reborn. But as the years passed, Lysandor's mind began to unravel. The flame whispered constantly, urging him to conquer, to destroy. The man who had sacrificed everything for his people became a tyrant, his kingdom consumed by his insatiable hunger for power. In the end, his people rebelled, led by Callio, who wielded the same silver spear that had slain Umbra. When Lysandor fell, the flame left his body and vanished, retreating back to the Void Cavern. The people of Carios swore never to seek it again, and Callio became queen, vowing to rule with wisdom and humility. The flame still waits in the darkness, calling to those desperate enough to gamble with their souls. For the power to create is also the power to destroy, and the flame cares not for the hearts of mortals.